Welcome to the Caribbean Princess. This is going to be a full ship tour, some tips and tricks, and some things I wish we would have known about before taking this cruise. Now we are in the sanctuary area, and that is forward in the Caribbean Princess. And if you're looking to do the sanctuary, it's $20 for half a day, $40 for the full day. My recommendation is get there as soon as you board the ship. We got there at 11:45. We waited for an hour for them to tell us they were fully booked. Now this is the lap pool, and while it looks like it's part of the sanctuary, it's not. It is part of the fare, it's free, it's included. I personally think it's an awesome area. A lot of people think it's part of the sanctuary. It's not. There's seating outside of here, and it's a great pool. Now this is Neptune's pool. You can see just an overview of all the seating, all the sun area, the pool deck, and I just wanted to show you that. What will notice is you can see all the stairs. There is multi-levels on this ship. It just doesn't feel very cohesive. Like some of the other ships we've been on, you do have to go up and down a lot of stairs. One thing I did like about this area though is we're undercover a lot. See how this pool bar area is undercover. You see in here in the pool area, it's undercover. So there is 2 hot tubs at Neptune's, and we'll walk around Neptune's pool a little more in a couple minutes, and I'll show you some more details around that pool. What I did think that was really neat is as you walk around, and this is deck 16, and you go forward, this is kind of a cool area for sail away. Now please understand, this doesn't go all the way around, but you can kind of come to the front of the ship. It's really neat for sail away. It's a place that I liked. This is going to be the spa area. It's going to be the gym area. And this is one thing that was really disappointing on this cruise, was the smell. Unfortunately, there was a sewer smell that was very strong on multiple days, multiple times in this area. Unfortunately, it was unusable for me, and a lot of other people mentioned it. So this is where that lap pool and the sanctuary is, and you can come through there and use the restrooms around the corner. So moving forward to the gym area, you can see the free weights there. I believe they went up to 75 pounds. Overall, the gym was set up fairly nice. You can see the towels there. Just didn't use it that often because of that aforementioned smell. There was cardio equipment all along the side, and then facing forward there was even more cardio equipment, and there was an area for classes and stretching. So coming around this area here is the men's and women's restrooms. What's nice about these is there is a sauna and steam room in each one of them, so you don't necessarily have to have the thermal suite. Obviously, if you want to go with your significant other, you might have to, so that might not work for you. So this is the waiting area for the massage area, and then I'm going to show you here is the thermal suite. The thermal suite was $149 or $199 for a couple. I noticed that it wasn't very busy. The hours are 8 a.m. to 10 p.m., so those were good hours. Here's another overview just facing forward of Neptune's pool. So this is the Calypso pool area, and this is the Movies Under the Stars. So they would do Movies Under the Stars every evening around 8 p.m. This is a tiered deck area. Like I said, a lot of stairs there, I've mentioned before, but it is a massive area where a lot of people can hang out and watch Movies Under the Stars. So you see facing forward is the Calypso bar. If you have Princess Plus, they have fresh juice included. That's where you're gonna get the fresh juice. And on sea days, I believe it was 7 to 2, and on port, it was 7 to noon. So just keep that in mind. So this is the aft area of the ship. You see a sunshade there. During the cruise, I didn't see many people in this area at all, so just keep that in mind. This right here is the club, Skywalkers. It's a really cool place. There's great views there. It's one of the neat places on a princess ship, and it's kind of classic princess. So on our sailing on the first night, if you're platinum or elite, they have a welcome party and they set up little hors d'oeuvres and they have free drinks, and it was from 5 until 8 p.m. So that's something really that's nice that they do for their platinum and elite members. So you can see there, wonderful views there, just gorgeous. One thing I do love about Princess is they do have the towels. You can just come and get them. You don't have to check them out. That is one of the nice things about Princess that I do really like. So this is the Reef bar here. And this is kind of an area where the kids are. It's kind of got a splash pad. They added this, I believe, in 2019 when they redid the ship. It's got a really nice little area, little splash pool here. It's got a big, I think this is a big whale here. So pretty cool little area for the kids. So there was another little hidden pool under the Skywalkers walkway right here. And now it does not get any sun whatsoever, ever. So it was the middle of summer and the temperature was quite cool. I think someone said it was 75 degrees in the middle of summer. So that was kind of a cool little pool there. So this is the terrace pool here. It's an aft pool and such great views here. This was actually my favorite area to come to. Really enjoyed this area right here. And it's also really close to the buffet. So another overview of the splash pad area. I was walking up to show you guys the basketball court, but you can see it's a pretty good size area. And then there's the walkway to Skywalkers. So this is the basketball court here. You just walk up some stairs. I never saw anybody using this. This is kind of out of the way on deck 19 in the aft. And here's another overview of the terrace pool. We really like this area. Now see this area right here, there's a lot of seating and stuff. So we would go to the buffet, bring our food out here, enjoy the amazing wake views. It's undercover, so you had great shade. It was just a really cool area. Probably my favorite part of this ship. Someplace that I would definitely recommend you check out. Outriggers bar right here is part of the terrace pool area. This is the World Fresh Marketplace. It's the buffet. This is the aft area. In the aft, they had an omelet station, things like that. The only problem with this aft area was it got really hot and humid. It could never cool off. So we really didn't go to that back area that much. And that was kind of a problem on the ship a lot. Like in our cabin, we had some issues with the air conditioning. We actually had to keep our blinds closed most of the cruise. So this is the buffet. Overall, it was an adequate buffet. Had everything that you need, salads, some meats, it had desserts and things. I didn't like the way it was really set up, and I didn't think it was that great a quality of food. Overall, I know food is subjective, so some people may think it's a great buffet and others may hate it. I thought it was average at best. So that was my thoughts on the buffet. So this is coffee and cones. We're in between Calypso and Neptune's pool. This is actually where you're going to get your premium dessert if you're part of Princess Plus. So you can see me pointing it out. They told me that they changed the desserts every single day. So that was something that no one really knew, and we actually got one day. And these look better than they actually taste. So we're at the Salty Dog, still on deck 15 here. And they had street tacos, hamburgers, hot dogs, fries, great pool food, right? And then the mix, great bar. The thing that I really liked about it is you can see the seating. You're underneath the cover. There's seating to eat underneath. You're not in the blazing sun. That was Slice. And this is Neptune's pool. So you can see all this seating around there. You can eat underneath cover. So I do really like that about this ship. So this was Club Fusion. We are on deck 7 aft. So they use this for karaoke. They use it for some of the Captain's Club's events. We went to it. So if you're in the Captain's Club, it's one of the last nights. This is the photo gallery. Now, the photo gallery was kind of interesting. They'd open up these doors right here and they would print out the photos still. That was something that I remember, old kind of classic Princess. I was kind of shocked they still did that on a ship. So that was interesting. This was the best restaurant, in our opinion, on the ship. It was Sabatini's. We ate here twice. The food was amazing. The service was amazing. The restaurant manager was amazing. I can't say enough nice things about it. The filet was excellent. The dessert was excellent. It was great. So the Wheelhouse Bar was probably one of the best bars on the ship. Now, if you like a Moscow Mule, this is my recommendation. I tried it 3 or 4 different other places. This place was on point, the best Moscow Mule on the ship. And this is my Moscow Mule here, and my wife would get champagne. So, love that bar. So, continuing to walk forward on deck 7, we're at the Explorers Lounge, and they would do seminars in here. You would hear some bands in here in the evening, and it was kind of a nice little venue there. And then there's some seating outside here. So this area opens up, and this is the start of the piazza area here. And there was a gentleman here that played the piano at night. He was amazing. I'm gonna let you hear him. We really enjoyed him. He was very good. Now this is the casino. So as you're going forward, you run into the casino. And this was part of the issue, is that the doors were always open, and any of the cigarette smoke would just come out into the piazza area. And that really was kind of an issue. You would smell it here in this Princess Theater area, like the waiting area, because you're walking right through the casino. We saw a couple shows here, a comedian and a show, and they were okay. Unfortunately, a little bit disappointing on the entertainment that Princess had. So this is the piazza area of the Caribbean Princess. You're going to see shopping here. You're going to see entertainment here. It's really kind of the lifeblood of a princess ship. So there's shopping here on deck 7. There's also shopping on deck 6 and 5. And it's all in the piazza area of the Caribbean Princess. So we have guest services here. And behind guest services is the Future Cruise Center, excursion desk, and the Crown Grill. So we did eat at Crown Grill. Overall, we enjoyed the experience. We thought the food was very good. The service was okay. It wasn't as good as Sabatini's at all. And you can see the food. I had surf and turf. My wife actually had surf and turf also. There was plenty of sides. The dessert was amazing. So we did enjoy the Crown Grill and would recommend it. The Crown Grill and Sabatini's are $38 per person. This is the excursion desk. We took the Spirit of St. Maarten excursion, and it was an amazing experience. I will link the video in the description. This is the International Cafe. They have finger foods, and then they also have coffees that are gourmet coffees. They're part of kind of the Princess Plus, some of them. And my wife is a big coffee drinker. She did not really enjoy International Cafe. She said it was kind of disappointing the 3 times that she went. This is Vines. It was a wine bar. And then there's the Internet Cafe and Library here. So this is deck 5 of the Piazza. This is Good Spirits. It's a bar they push a lot. It's always on their TV. And unfortunately, not many of the drinks were included in the Princess Plus, so we didn't try it. Now, the Piazza is gorgeous. You can see just a lot of glass. Like I said, it is the lifeblood of princess ships. It's kind of the central blood where there's entertainment. You see deck 5, 6, and 7 there. So moving on to the Coral Dining Room, and there is 3 dining rooms, and they're all very similar. There's 1 in the aft, and then there's 2 in the central piazza area on deck 6 and 5. Now, this one was Charles. He was the restaurant manager. He was amazing. It was a great experience. The food and service was excellent. I have some pictures of that here, and yes, I do like my prime rib medium rare. So but overall, just a great dining experience in the main dining room, Coral Dining Room. So now out on deck 7, this is outside on the promenade, and this is kind of classic Princess. Love that you can walk up here and you can head to the front of the ship. And what's interesting at night, this is completely dark. And I got a really cool photo of the Harmony of the Seas. It was real foggy, so that was a really neat photo. So I appreciate you guys watching. If you have any questions on the Caribbean Princess, please leave them below and I'll do my best to answer them as soon as possible. I appreciate you guys watching. Thanks so much and happy cruising.